This video is not financial advice. This video is made for entertainment purposes only. I am not a financial advisor. Invest your own money at your own risk. I repeat, this video is made for entertainment purposes only. This video is not financial advice. And this video is made, invest your own money at your own risk. What is up, everyone? Safe Investor AG here. hbar Sim Saucy Warrior. The dollar's in trouble. The dollar is in major trouble. It's in trouble. Is very, very obvious. It's in trouble, which is bullish for crypto. So I'm making another one of my. You guys can come to my folder over here, my playlist, my unbalanced global prediction on crypto, and I'm making another one of these videos because I believe there's too much to update, but I don't want to bore you with a long video. I like keeping them shorter than 20 minutes. So anyways, let's cut to the chase. So you're welcome to come to my Discord and check out news updates and upcoming here it is, reforms. So I post I have a lot of various chats here. So there's Amazon's not doing good. Yeah, a lot of other banks collapsing, and these are just facts. These are facts. So yes, it looks doom and gloom, but it's not facts, and you have nothing to worry about if you anticipate what's coming, so you can prepare for it. And yeah, I have many different text channels: religious, trading, meme coin, shilling, NFT utility, news and updates, conspiracy theories, one of my favorite announcements, social medias. Okay, anyways, let's get to it. So we're gonna watch a video about the dollar being in trouble, and then okay, so here's why. So first of all, we're gonna raise the debt ceiling. Okay, so one of my favorite YouTubers is Clear Value Tax. This guy knows what he's talking about. I like his updates and reports on the market and economy, and he attempts to not make predictions, short-term predictions on the market, but he likes to make long-term predictions. He likes to make specific predictions about crypto, though. He's bullish on crypto on the long run. But okay, so let's watch this a little bit. So this is about the government is running out of money. So yeah, so we're gonna watch it right here, and we're gonna stop right at 8 minutes. So we're gonna watch 4 minutes of this. So here, let's watch it from the beginning so you know what it's about.
Ceiling. So I'm going to be honest with you, the situation in today's video, I need to tell you what is going on with the debt ceiling. So I'm going to be honest with you, the situation is ridiculous.
Okay, so we're going to scoot forward to 3 minutes.
Medicare.
Dang it. What the heck?
High level debt benefits, military salaries, interest on national debts, tax refunds, and other payments. It says on their website, and I quote, "Failing to increase the debt limit would have catastrophic economic consequences. It would cause the government to default on its legal obligations, an unprecedented event in American history." So I think that paints a solid picture. It would not be pretty.
So this is just getting the basics and the obvious out of the way. Why we need to raise the debt ceiling, because if we don't, well then the U.S. is screwed. Okay. So yeah, we need to get more in debt.
So here are the latest developments. So I feel like it's been ages since we've covered political developments. So just as a refresher, we have a divided Congress. Republicans control the House of Representatives and the Democrats control the Senate. In the House, Speaker of the House McCarthy unveiled the Republican bill on Wednesday. The bill raises the debt ceiling by $1.5 trillion or until March 31st of next year. Additionally, it would slash $130 billion in federal spending and unwind a lot of President Biden's priorities. So there's a lot of political games in here. First, if you didn't notice, the debt ceiling crisis, it's being used as a bargaining chip for political agenda. So the politicians, they're going to play a game of chicken, and let's see who blinks first. And if they screw it up, then the whole country is basically going to burn down.
This is the part that I believe the masses and the people are waking up to. Everyone is noticing the obvious that the government doesn't really care about us, the retail investors. They're using bargaining chips. They're using us as bargaining chips. And so this is one of his predictions. We're going to skip forward to 620 because at minute 8, right here, 7:40, 7:30 and minute 8, that's the key part of the video that I want y'all to listen to.
July, maybe August, which is right before the next elections. So Speaker of the House Kevin McCarthy is saying that this bill will save the government $4.5 trillion over the course of the next 10 years. So the Republicans, they have enough votes to pass this in the House of Representatives, but this bill, it would obviously die in the Senate because the Democrats control the Senate. But honestly, it doesn't matter because McCarthy, he's still going to go for it because the purpose is going to be to send a political message to Biden. So the plan is to bring this up for a vote in the House of Representatives next week. McCarthy said, I feel pretty confident about passing it next week. But some Republicans in the House are saying that they're not fully on board with this bill. They're saying that McCarthy is being too lenient with the Democrats. Republican Congressman Scott Perry said, Republicans should be more aggressive. Why are we offering $1 trillion or anything at all? Some House Republicans, such as Congressman Burleson, said that they do not want to raise the debt ceiling at all. They're saying zero. Burleson said, and I quote, I did not run for office to raise the debt ceiling. I think people from back home are sick and tired of this place wasting their taxpayer money.
We're almost there.
Okay, so I'm going to give you my opinion here.
Okay, listen to his opinion. This is very crucial. And I agree with them. Remember, people are waking up. More and more people are waking up. The government is running out of options on how to play us, how to keep us, manipulated. So listen to his prediction. And this guy has the balls to say it.
And I don't know what you think, so please let me know in the comments down below. I'm going to read the comments, especially on this one. So this is what I think. I think that we have no other choice but to raise the debt ceiling.
Hold on.
I'll be the first to admit that the country's finances are screwed up. They're screwed up badly.
Okay. Our finances are done for. This is how screwed up the U.S. economy is.
Okay. Obviously, we want to see the government. We don't want to see the government wasting taxpayer dollars. We need to see the governments balance their budget and just do a much better job, exponentially of a better job doing so. But we have no choice right now. The federal government, they have to pass an increase in the debt ceiling and the debt limit. There is no other choice. The federal government is in debt $31 trillion, and that does not include all the unfunded liabilities. The governments, they can't pay this debt back, and they never will. And this is the reason why the government likes inflation, because it makes it easier for them to service their old debts.
So, the economy's screwed because of the debt. The government's not planning on paying that back. People are realizing this more and more. Oh, listen to this.
So the politicians, it ultimately boils down to, do they have a choice? Does the federal government have a choice? No, they do not. What is the choice? Raising the debt limit or economic collapse? Just Armageddon, financial Armageddon.
Economic collapse. They have to keep raising the debt ceiling, or we will have an economic collapse, or we have to pay the debt back. They don't want to pay the debt back. They won't pay the debt back. Takes too much time and hard work for them, right? So
obviously they're going to end up raising the debt ceiling. So this whole system, it's going to collapse sooner or later. That is inevitable.
It is inevitable. Now listen to this.
Who's going to disagree with that? We all know this. It's just a matter of timing. When is it going to happen? It's a huge debt bubble built on sand. But we don't know if it's going to collapse in a few years or decades later.
Now, what will be the cause of the collapse? I have to agree with him on one of his what he suggests might collapse the economy.
But most likely, it will not be the politicians that will let the U.S. default.
Yes, I don't think that politicians will let the U.S. default, because if it was up to them, they will drag this out for infinity years
And collapse the system. I believe that it will be a loss of confidence in the system that brings it down.
There you go. The loss of confidence. Holy crap. It's already happening. The loss of confidence, you don't think it's happening? Well, if you're losing confidence, then you are in here. CoinMarketCap. You're here. You're part of the revolution, the global revolution, I guess you can call it. Yeah, the confidence is it's getting lost. There's nothing that can do. It's gonna keep happening. So now, as sad as it may be, guys, for some of you to accept this, it's happening. It's happening. It's happening because it's happening. Now, I share this link because it's happening in front of, right under your noses. What's happening? Well, let's talk about this for a second. Federal Reserve announces July launch for a FedNow. Okay, a digital currency, guys. A digital currency. Okay. The rumors, for some of you that didn't pay attention to, I mentioned it in one of my videos. What was it, right here? One of my videos right here. I mentioned this. This was last year, where I mentioned about this rumor. Hedera hbar working on the digital dollar with the central bank. This was 2021. So this is obvious for now. How fast is it going? It's going very fast. Very fast. Y'all can read this. I'll share the link of this. You have to come and read this stuff. Take time out of your day and inform yourself, because you're gonna be left behind. People already are getting left behind. Like who? Sweden, people. Sweden. How to live in the world's first cashless society. Sweden just went cashless. There's no cash. Okay, how does a country become a world's first cashless society? Sweden, one of the most technologically advanced nations on the planet, is leading the way. Sweden is paving its way to becoming the world's first cashless society by March 23rd. By March 24th, 2023, be precise, Sweden cash will no longer be accepted as a means of payment. In general, cash is already a no-go in Sweden. There is a unique law in Sweden that enables merchants to make customers pay electronically in spite of the status of cash as a legal tender. You're going to be left behind. And not just that. So you got to put the pieces together. You have to put the pieces together, guys. Then we got this. The banks collapsing. Yes, banks collapsing.
The banking crisis is getting even worse, and in coming days and weeks, even more banks could fail. With the New York Times reporting that small banks are rushing to reassure investors as shares plunge, with PacWest and Western Alliance.
Stop right there. For those of you who don't believe me, who is it? Silicon Valley Bank went under. They went under. Silicon Valley Bank went under. Okay. Their net worth was about 30 billion. Okay. All right. This was like 2 weeks ago. Now, sorry. If you don't believe me, well, let's go. Bank collapses. Silicon Valley Bank failure could have spread. Okay, there you go. Why did Silicon Valley Bank collapse? Word spread quickly on social media accounts such as Twitter and WhatsApp, introducing the panic that bank. Okay, that's Silicon Valley. Then a bigger bank, First Republic. So they got bought by JP Morgan. But how big was his bank? Okay. There were 229 billion people. It's gonna keep happening, whether you like it or not. It's gonna keep happening. Then we have a digital dollar that's getting implemented real soon rather than later. People are getting left behind, and it's happening right under your noses. It's happening, and it's happened, which is why someone that man, this guy, El Salvador, Bitcoin. El Salvador 2 years ago became the first country in the world to recognize Bitcoin as a legal tender 2 years ago. Has approved a law that would regulate the issuance of other digital Okay, this was considered a third world country. This is where the Mara Salvatruches were at. This dude, it's ahead of the game. Sorry. Anyways, do your own research. But yeah, the things are getting real serious. That I actually, I have to pay my debts. So I have sold a little bit to pay my debts. I haven't sold all of my debts off. I haven't paid them off just yet, but I'm selling some of my crypto to pay off my debt because, I like to keep myself informed, and so yeah, I don't want to get stuck with that when this happens. And you don't think everyone else is going to go cashless? Everyone is going to go cashless. Everyone else is going to go cashless. Whether you like it or not. Look, they didn't have a choice. The Sweden citizens didn't have a choice. So it's going to happen. Pay off your debts. Credit card debts, I mean. If you own a home, well, that's different. Or car loan. Or you decide. But credit cards, I'm trying to pay that sucker down. And if I have to resort to sell my crypto to pay it off, I will. I'm paying it down a bit. So yes, my crypto portfolio has shrunk a bit. It has because, as you can see here, because I have to pay off my debt. I took some out and pay off, pay down my credit card debt, and I still got ways to go. But yeah, what do you guys think? Am I just being a conspiracy theorist? Do you think the digital dollar, this rumor back 2 years ago, will remain a rumor? Or do you think by this July, the Federal Reserve will launch a central bank digital dollar? Yeah, which is another testament that crypto is the future, no matter how the Fed like to say that is not, but it is. It is. Crypto is the future, and so people that hold crypto, even if you hold the granny, the old timer of Bitcoin, I think they will still get super rich. Bitcoin holders will still get super rich because it's look, this is the oldest asset, and look at the circulating supply. It's 21 million, and there's only 19 million circulation. There's only 2 million left. Not even like 1.7 million. Yeah. So anyways, crypto's gonna make people just millionaires in the future. Not dollar millionaires, because the dollar is in big old trouble, guys. So, all right, comment down below what you guys think. You guys think the dollar's in trouble, really? I think the dollar's in trouble. It's in big old trouble. It's in such a great trouble that will they raise the debt ceiling? They have to. They have to keep raising the debt ceiling. The dollar works in debt. If it's not in debt, it's not. So, the dollar reign is gonna end, just like he says, in the loss of confidence from all of us. people are losing their confidence in the dollar. Okay, they are, because they have to keep raising the debt ceiling for the dollar to stay strong. If it's not, it'll collapse. Simple as that. Piece of cake. It's 2 plus 2 equals 4. I mean, if you can't do the math and realize that the dollar is not going to last long, then that's on you. Do your own research. But yeah, comment down below. What do you guys think? Is the dollar truly in trouble, or is it not? This video is not financial advice. This video is made for entertainment purposes only. And this is Safe Investor AG, hbar Sim Saucy Warrior. And everyone have a great day and stay saucy.